Hi, I'm Teddy Darling, the behind-the-scenes co-creator of Campfire Stories with Artemis. I'm really proud to be launching this new project tonight, not only because it's Pride Month, happy Pride Month, but also because it's just a really beautiful thing that I'm so glad to be sharing with you all. I hope you are feeling comfy and safe and warm, and that you are enjoying this space and are looking forward to experiencing some beautiful stories tonight, but also in the months ahead as we continue to share and unfold this beautiful community narrative together. If you are interested in submitting to Campfire Stories, we would love to hear from you. Feel free to film a short video telling your story in any medium or manner or style. Just show us who you are, and we would love to hear that. I've decided to share a story with you tonight. This really embodies two things that I feel like have gained newfound importance for me over the last few months: authenticity and friendship. This time has been really difficult, but it's also been an opportunity to reflect on what's important. And something that I felt was really important to share in my story was just a way of peeling back the layers and showing more truth about myself. I guess that's just as much about trusting myself as it is about trusting you. So I'm really excited to share something very different to any style of performance I've done in the past, and really show a side of myself that I've never shown before. But it's also about friendship. I've been quite isolated these last few months. I left social media and my friendship circles really felt a lot smaller. But then right in the middle of it, I got this beautiful bunch of flowers delivered to my front door, and I literally squealed with delight. They brightened my whole day, and with them was a note that said, "Dear Teddy, happy anniversary of our friendship." And it reminded me that I was surrounded by friends even if I couldn't see them, and there were people who cared about me, and that someone had wanted to treasure a year spent as my friend. So this video is dedicated to my friend Kate. Thank you so much, Kate. I love you so much. In 2003, when I was 8.5, I had a secret cupboard where I put all of my most treasured possessions. My running away bag, my collection of Princess Diaries books, and my best drawing. My best drawing was a portrait of a girl with curly hair, glasses, and braces. She was drawn with total imagination, the innocence of striving for internal realization, not imitation. I drew her to life, my pencil capturing the smile on her lips, the laughter in her eyes, and I kept her in my secret drawer until I showed her to my dad. I told him proudly that it was my best drawing, and he said calmly, without a trace of cynicism, "Why don't you show me again when it's a little more finished?" A little more finished. How could my best picture be a little more finished? But the self-conviction I have now was still 15 years in the making, and instead of questioning his premise, I allowed mine to shatter, along with everything I thought I knew. I moved my best picture, now an embarrassing reminder, to the dark compartment beneath my secret cupboard, to lie unseen, but not forgotten. I stopped sharing my drawings, but I edited myself, even in my most private and unobserved thoughts. One of my visual diaries became a romantic journal when I was about 14 or 15. I was documenting my explorations of passion in meticulous detail, annotating pictures with stories and questions. But it was really a way of normalizing my nascent queerness, rewriting my confusion as modest romance, as I fantasized about my journal being discovered, being read by a non-existent audience. In a family which was plagued by misogyny and lesbophobia, my journal was the one place I should have been able to admit that I was experiencing feelings of same-sex attraction. But I rewrote those stories as well. When you draw, does it feel like you're really just rubbing out the blank space? Rather than creating something, you're just revealing what was already there? In all my years of hiding, erasing, and editing what I had to offer, I told myself that all I was capable of was a shallow imitation. I couldn't even call my drawings my own. I'd redrawn myself so many times I forgot what I looked like, forgot where the lies began, forgot that some of the lies were not lies at all. And for the first time, light filtered through onto the truth that I had kept locked away. I have no regrets. No wish to go back to that little girl and tell her to be proud, to push through, to be herself. I'm glad I learned this lesson the hard way, because now I know who I am, and I'm very good at spotting a fake.